long drive. It's 20 minutes. This is Mum filming the scenery. It's really green and yellow. And yellow. Smile, you're on candid camera.
Watch the cab behind you.
I'm just going to run over, hang on.
Very green.
How far is this drive?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Well, 20 minutes from the roundabout. So.
Are we halfway yet?
No.
Are we there yet? Tree stump. Is that halfway mark? Probably nowhere near.
Yeah, I see you too. There. Camera. Calculator. That's nice.
Why not?
Something else, we're going to go to the SU now. The SU is where every student here that gets accepted automatically becomes a member of, and it's where you pay upstairs for things like your bus passes if you don't do them online. Any tours that you go on, like sports societies, you sign up for those up there, and there's the gym as well, which I would definitely recommend getting involved with. It's £100 for the year if you join after October, I think it is for this year, but £120 if you join for the whole academic year. And against Fitness First, which is in town, that's a really, really good deal. And Fitness First is always really busy. The only downside is that we don't have a pool here. We have that at Bath Uni. And the other good thing though is that if there's any societies that you want to join that aren't available, you can make them up yourself. And there's financial support as well through the SU for any societies that you get, you know, enough members for. And if again there isn't a society, for instance ice hockey, I've got some friends that really wanted to do that, and they play for Bath Uni instead and go there and train, because you're allowed to play for another university if a team doesn't exist. And also in the SU they've got the bar. They do a thing on a Wednesday night called Lash, that's the official like club night, and then they do like a prize fall thing where basically if everyone buys say lager, then the prices, they start really low. It's called the stock exchange, and then they rise by the end of the night, so you get really, really cheap drinks, and then when other people start buying them you have to like switch on to something else and stuff. It's a bit of a laugh as well. And then they do open mic nights and quiz nights, and there was a thing the other week called So You Think You Can Dance, which is a dance competition. They've got everybody there and it was free entry. And then we did fundraising things for comic relief, and also Japan when the earthquake struck. We did this big movie marathon thing, loads of people came and it was really good. And there's also up here the summer ball happens every year, and you've got loads of people sit out when it's nice and stuff. But I don't know if you've heard, but Newton Park is going to have a major new building put onto it. It's going to have accommodation up there on the back on the rugby field, and then some of these blocks will eventually get knocked down. But there's a big humanities centre that's going to be built on the Michael Tippett car park, which is next to where you were registered, and the surrounding accommodation blocks, which is supposed to start developing in September this year, which I think will be done by, I think it's 2013, something along those lines. So you will see it in use, which is supposed to be really good. In the SU as well, downstairs you can again get food. Hot food starts at 11 o'clock and you get that through to 7 o'clock. And if you're on campus as well and you haven't got anything in the freezer, you can get a pizza. They do free delivery between 5 and 7 o'clock, which is when it's open, and it's really cheap, and again it's really good. Like in the first week and stuff, it's fresh as, and you just, you know, you've been to Sainsbury's and stuff and then you think, oh actually didn't really get much, didn't get the right things, I need something to eat, you can just go up there or get it delivered. And again, the food's really good, and all the meat that's used on campus comes from the farm, so local, can't beat it really. Societies, and this is obviously at night, you've got the bar and everyone can sit around and things like that, and it's really good, fresh sweet, amazing. And then again, I was put with a bunch of people I'd never even met in my life, and again we had a contract by the end of the day, and it was great, we get on absolutely fine. And if again you're not happy, then speak to student support services, because that's what they're there for your well-being. But I'd say independent housing is not the end of the world if you end up there, because there are quite a lot of students that in their first year are living there, and you know, you might know someone 2 doors down that's in student housing. That's what happens to a lot of people, and it's actually, I prefer it because it takes me a lot less time to get into town, and like my boyfriend's on campus, so I get the best of both worlds. And I just think it's just, yeah, it's a really nice area to live, and obviously it sets you up. It's a real stepping stone, because obviously you're paying bills, and depending on your contract you're paying for water already and things like that, and I don't think you're at any less of an advantage living off-site to on-site. I had a look at like a list of universities that I hadn't looked at. Basketball was on there, went onto UCAS, put in my score and everything, and here came up, checked it out. I did Duke of Edinburgh, and I literally adore the system. Looked at this campus and thought, oh my gosh, I'm in the countryside. And then came on a visit day and fell in love with it. And the class sizes are really small, and that's across the board. I think it's 3,000 students across the board. The figures are all on the website. And it's just really homely, and it does feel like one big community. There's a lot of third year students that I know, and I didn't, like, I originally was going to go to Nottingham University, and I knew that wouldn't be the case if I went there. And as I say, it's really nice to walk around, and regardless if it's raining, the campus still looks beautiful, and the SU is really good, and all student support systems and stuff, and yeah, it's just a great place to be, I think. Over there, as how was that like?
Is that where you do your lessons? Creative writing? That's your classroom?
So there's another one this way. Artwork lab.
Are we going in?
Training room.
Doors open? Hang on, the steps.
All done indoors.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, I know. Could write for hours out here. Just sit on a mound.
Like Bath City's on the other side of all those trees in the valley. Do you think that path there goes all the way around down to the bridge?
I would say so, yeah.
Check the map.
I can go through there. It means Ben's in. That's the gates to the other side. That's obviously where you come through.
We should go inside.
Which way?
In there.
There's people inside. Go on. I don't think we should. You said we could. Go on. Go on.
The wilderness. Smile, Mummy. Got the camera at last. Yeah. I don't think this is the path we're meant to be on. I think we should be on that one over there. Get lost at university.
I was going to say, that road there was supposed to go off.
There's a path down there.
It's people, but it'll not be too long.
Oh, I've got a map in my bag. Ooh, hill. Huh? Lawnmower in the background. You got it?
We're in the trees now.
Wow. It's stunning. That's the building we're meant to be in, I think. Quick way down the drive.